Bueno, gente, estamos listos para otra misioncilla. Vamos a seguir con Busca la verdad, pero véngate aquí, no sé qué vaya. Mira, nubianos, ¿no? Ya, pues para otra.
Mission accepted. Heading to
No
Central
me deja
Africa.
otro sitio para... Dios, vámonos. Vamos de noche, que es más fácil. Busca la verdad, pero véngate. I'm true, ya venga full.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
¿Eso es solo? Al show y el líder de los...
Be careful down there, boss.
Big one.
Please select a deployment point.
Hay que ir ahí. Pues allá vamos. Muy alto para esto.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
Ahí está.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
A ver, realmente yo no hago reconocimiento porque para eso manda Quiet.
The map has been updated.
A ver, los niños no los puedo matar, pero los puedo tranquilizar.
Kansien tamave, peto tapie.
You have arrived at your destination.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Joder, macho, coge el puto arma. ¿Por qué no puedo extraerlo?
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Another group of child soldiers.
Please
No,
select a
must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out.
Enemy presence
Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
updated.
Ya, ¿qué voy a hacer?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Es que no me dejaba sacarlo, o sea que tendré que...
Extraction arrived at mother base.
Como no se despierte con esta condición, no se despierta con nada. ¡Con nada!
Clouds approaching.
Le tenemos que sacar a este. Comandante de los niños.
Alright, now you just need to extract the general's number 2.
Venga, nos vemos.
Support helicopter has arrived.
¿Quién está ahí dormido?
Extraction arrived at mother base.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Pobres niños de su robar todo.
You have arrived at your destination.
Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put him down gently. Fire! Fire!
Cago en la puta, no los veía, tío.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
Fail.
That's the commander extracted. Now for the generals number 2, they're holding captive. Fire. Another group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself. Fire! Fire!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire!
Don't hurt any of those kids. Disengage, or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put them down gently.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
No los veo, tío. Dime.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Okay, that's the general's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Guard post captured.
Capturados, ahí está. Ese está herido como para sacarlo, ¿no? Sí. Cabrones.
Caution, rain approaching. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested.
Bantu ya Buta ya mbele.
Vamos a subir arriba para que se me quite el punto este. Mientras viene un pico. Buena vista, ¿vale? Bueno, pues está cuello. Es que me gusta cómo giran los coches en este juego. Todo calculado, chavales, todo calculado.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Chaval. Tranquilo, te llevo ahora. No me acuerdo, falta.
Forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Nos marchamos.
Departing.
Extraction
work.
arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work.
B de pulpo me han dado. B de pulpo.
Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll
¿Qué
tell
pasa?
them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Pues se nos une y que no se aporta.
Good. He captured it alive.
Bueno, pues bonitos nombres. Cooper Hyena.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill.
Joder.
At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping
Buah,
up on their
no, se nos
chests.
han metido
and-
los zombies aquí.
Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Este no.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
completed.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss,
Bueno,
you've never seen these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House.
o sea que nos la ha
This
jugado.
epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen.
Pues venga.
Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. It'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine.
Joder.
Given the
¿cómo es?
situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you.
A mí sí.
Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
Ahí estoy. Todos flojitos,
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
Sí, sí, ahí estoy.
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart.
Pues nada.
But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Pues se me va a morir todo, ¿qué es que?
Weather will clear shortly. Select unit.
Pues no sé qué hay que hacer.
Select unit. Select unit. Staff has been select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Hombre, que
Staff
sí.
select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
La verdad, por rampa,
Select
tanto
unit.
pues.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been
Por
quarantined.
supuesto. Es que no entiendo qué más tengo que hacer.
Select unit.
No, y ahora.
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shivani and the others to Nzoya Badia Bulu, where you ran into
Bulu.
Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Pues nada. Nos veremos. A ver qué coño pasa con esto. Adiós.